Hi, this is Taxis Chronicles and I'm your host Simon Rushton. Today we have a guy in the car. Heritage is from Mogadishu, but he's studying law, and in his meanwhile he works in Amazon. So I'm very interested to hear about Amazon being the biggest company in the world and owned by the richest man. So, hello.
Hi, nice meeting you.
Go loud.
Hi, so my name is Mubarak. I'm 19 years old. I'm studying law at university right now in my first year, and I work at Amazon part-time.
So what's it like working in Amazon? Is it a sweatshop like the press make out and you're not paid properly and everything?
Well, on the front of about being paid well, we earn a decent amount. I'd say for people my age, as a part-time job, I think it's a decent wage. In terms of the actual work itself, it can be grueling at times, but I think it's designed for people who like mainly very, very active, who like to be about.
Okay. There was you work in the warehouse, so it's a warehouse.
Yeah, in the warehouse, yeah.
So what's your people your age, so you're talking students who are going to be there for a couple of years and then move on to their profession?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so what's the starting wage for someone? If I wanted to be employed by Amazon, imagining I'm a student, what's the starting wage?
So the starting wage is £10.50 an hour.
Okay.
And you can earn more. You can earn up to £22 an hour, but that depends on how many hours you work. So currently what I'm doing, I do part-time, so Friday, Saturday, Sundays in the evenings. So I earn £10.50 an hour. I only do 12 hours. But yeah, the most you can do is in a week, I think, is about 60 hours, and for that you can pay £22 an hour.
Okay, so if you do hit a certain amount of hours, you get paid more.
Exactly, yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
And if you don't hit those targets, so it's an incentive driven.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is there lots of students there?
Yeah, there's a lot of students there my age. I think I'm probably one of the youngest there. I mean, there's a whole range. There's like adults, students, but I think it's mainly driven at students due to the nature of the work being active and that kind of stuff.
When you say active, what is it? Because I've seen on like video clips of Amazon's got massive machines that do like robots that grab the parcels and drop them here, drop them there.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
So my job, what I do is I basically pick custom orders. So let's say you were to order something, it'd come up on the machines at the warehouse, and I'd get the information to my scanner, and I'd go around picking it. So usually what that involves is I have 7 bags on a trolley. Every time an order comes through, I get it on my scanner. I go to a certain aisle, I go to a certain location, I pick an item, place it in my bag, and that's basically what I'm doing. Also that, and I like pack orders as well. So once I've picked them, I sort them out into like the different routes for the drivers and that kind of thing.
Okay, so that's a 24-hour system, really.
Pretty much, yeah. Goes all the time.
Is it like a quiet time, or is it just constantly like a port when you've got this massive amount of people and they just change over shifts, like you have 2 or 3 shifts a day?
So there's 2 sides of the warehouse I work at. There's Amazon Fresh and there's Amazon Prime. I work Amazon Prime, so it's just like a continuous like fixed shift. Whereas with Fresh, it's you come in. I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's like 6 hours in the morning. You take a small break, and then you come and do another 6 hours during the night time as well.
You stay a small break. What kind of time? Is it half an hour, 15 minutes?
I think an hour, possibly more.
Oh, that's not. That's a big break, really.
Yeah.
An hour. Okay. Would you say it's very active? Is it like you've got to be all able-bodied? There's no disabled people working there.
I would say so, yeah, because the nature of the job involves like you have to be moving around a lot, especially when picking orders and stuff, because they have like time limits and like certain quotas that need to be filled.
They have time limits.
Yeah, so there's certain orders, like if you were to order within a 1 hour slot, you have to pick all the items within 15 minutes. If it was 2 hours, then the items had to be picked within a 30-minute slot.
So if you can't get down the aisle in time, you get the sack.
I think honestly, when I first started, I was pretty slow at first. I usually would have someone shadowing me, and it's like if I fell behind, then they would like pick up the pace for me. So they would just like.
How do they pick up the pace for you?
So let's say they had someone more experienced there when I first started, and if I was slacking on orders, then they would take over and they would like pick the rest of the remaining orders for me, so to ensure that they filled the time limit.
But they would only, I take it, they'd only do that up to a certain period of time.
After a certain period of time, exactly.
So
and then,
you've got your probation period, which is what, 3 months?
yeah, about that, yeah.
But they're not going to have a second runner with you for 3 months, are they?
No.
So you probably get a week of that.
Exactly, yeah.
So probably in Amazon, there's no fat people then. It's a serious question.
Yeah,
Have you seen any fat people in your place of employment?
In my area, no, but there are some on the...
Because you're running down the aisles then.
Exactly, yeah. You literally have to be like, rapid. Yeah.
So, do you have a uniform, or are you just told to wear your gym gear?
You can just wear whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Wearing comfortable trainers and your spandex.
Whatever we're comfortable in.
Yeah, and go!
Exactly, yeah.
Do you have competitions as staff, like who can get down the aisle quick enough, or that kind of thing?
There are incentives, so like there's leaderboards and stuff for like who's got the fastest pick rates and that kind of thing, and usually they give like a small incentive like at the end of the month or whatever.
Yeah, bonus.
Exactly, like a bonus or a prize or something like that.
So that's probably someone with an 8-pack and pecs. Someone who's like Mr. Christie, yeah.
Yeah, it ranges, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. So would you say Amazon's a company that if you wanted to have a future, you could do that? Is there other avenues, like I had a friend I used to work in McDonald's, and McDonald's, you could go there as a student and just piss around and make burgers and throw pickle salad at other people, or you could work your way up, do the star system, become a supervisor, manager, floor manager, area manager, and eventually do a franchise. Is there opportunity like that for you in Amazon, or for people in Amazon?
For me, I'm doing part-time, so I wouldn't say there's opportunity for me, but I think if you were a full-time employee, then there's opportunity to become like, from where I am now, to like picking orders, to like becoming a supervisor, so you're in charge of like the rest of the employees, and then from supervisor you could go to area floor manager as well, so you're responsible for like, the entire like section of the warehouse where most employees are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many people would you say are on any one shift at a time?
So during my shift, I think there's about 10 to 12.
Is that all?
Yeah. I mean, so now because like the coronavirus and stuff, they want to limit the amount of people that are working at the same time, so they've like reduced the numbers and stuff. Usually, I mean, including overtime as well, it can be up to like maybe 30 to 40 people working one shift. But yeah, obviously now orders have slowed down. There's not much going on.
Orders have slowed down.
Yeah. So in the last couple of weeks, we've barely had like any work to do, to be honest. It's just mostly like doing, I don't know, like counting and that kind of stuff, just making sure everything's in order. And whatever orders there have been, it's been very, very minimal. So,
yourself, how do you feel about Amazon as a company? Do you think they've obviously got a superb business model for the customer, because but you hear so much about Amazon in the news, in the press, social media. What do you think? Is there anything you have to say about that, good or bad?
Yeah, before I started, I watched this documentary on BBC about Amazon warehouses and what it was like. The guy who was involved in it, he was talking about how they'd give warnings like if you don't reach a certain pick rate, like if this carries on like multiple number of times, then we're gonna sack you. If you're late a couple of times, you get warnings and then a sack. So when I joined, I was expecting the worst, but if I'm being honest, my experience has been it's been a little bit more fun. I would say it hasn't been as harsh as I imagined it to be.
So it's been harsh, but okay.
It's been strict, but as in like
it's been fair.
Yeah, exactly fair. Okay. Exactly, yeah.
Because my thing is, I've had a business before.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in being fair but firm.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I'm not there for my health, you're not there for your health. So if you do what I ask you to, then we make money, I can give you a bonus. If you don't and mess around, you're always going to get a percentage of the people who are unhappy at any one time, and it's usually problems they're bringing in from home. Or like they don't feel like working today, but they just want to get paid all the same.
Yeah.
That mentality. So about your law, you said you're a law student.
I'm a law student, that's right.
Okay. So what are you on your first year, last year, third year?
So I just finished my first year.
You just finished your first year.
Yeah.
Has it become a shock to the system?
Honestly, I'm kind of relieved. Like, I know for you know, honestly, it's been a long time coming. The year was just dragging on, and I was like, oh, am I gonna get through? Am I gonna finish? But yeah, time's finally come.
So, is it like a course where you get distinctions and
Yeah. So
things? So, what level are you at? Are you at like you comfortable with your grades that you've been getting, or you think I need to improve greatly?
So I got my results Friday. I've got 2 seconds and 2/3. Obviously, they're not great.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can improve on them, but I feel like for first year, just like getting used to like law and how everything works. I don't think it's the worst course in the world, but I know definitely I can improve.
Okay, that's good. And would you the course itself, or the degree so itself?
Yeah.
Is it a 3 year with a sandwich course, a sandwich year where you go and do like a year of work?
I think my course, I think is 3 years. I think it's 3 years full time, but I think there are opportunities to work in like legal clinics and that kind of stuff. So you have hands-on experience like in the law, in the world of law.
Do you shadow any or have a mentor who's in the legal profession now?
Not currently, but I think that will come towards my end of second year and beginning of third year, where I'll join a legal clinic and gain experience with someone. I'll shadow them. And
Do you? So you're going to write. I would say, if I was you, I study construction. Is that start from now? Start writing to legal firms who you're interested in, and just say you're happy to work for free.
Yeah. Just getting that experience. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just say you're happy because you're going to be competing against other people. When people see the word free, unless human resources say, "Oh no, some legal PC bollocks," they will always take you on.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, because even if you're making a coffee, you're there, and then finally they give you a little tester of responsibility.
Exactly. Yeah.
And see where you go.
It's something at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, it's an opportunity. It's very true.
Yeah, that's good. Well, anyway, thanks a lot for that. I would ask you one last question: would you encourage anybody else to work in Amazon?
If you've got the mental strength for it, I'd say go for it. If you feel like you can handle it, I'd say go for it. I mean, the money is decent. I'm happy with the money. The work as well is not too bad. You just have to get used to it, and I'm sure you enjoy it soon enough.
Okay, so that makes it sound like it's a recruitment for the military. If you can handle it. But thanks again. We wish you luck on your law progression.
Thank you.
And I hope I never need you. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked that episode, short and sweet as usual. For those who are interested in Amazon, I'm sure there's a process. You can go and check out their website. They're probably always employing, even though they're quiet spell now. Please share, like, and subscribe for these podcast episodes so you can get them daily and get the update bar in the weekends. Sometimes I do not post on the weekends, but I try to. But Monday to Friday is a definite. And don't forget our sister podcast, which is called Africa Investing Stories. It's all about investing in Africa and the good things and the bad things and people's experiences. So in short, it's real investors with real stories. Okay then. All right.